In this lemon curd 101 video, I'll be sharing with you all the tips that you need to make a perfectly smooth lemon curd, both in a stovetop and also an instant pot version. And yes, of course, sharing an eggless lemon curd recipe too upon you guys' request. And also, I'm sharing numerous ways in which you can use this up. I know that's too much of an intro, right? So let's get into the video now straight away. So I'll start by juicing up some lemons. Then transfer it to a saucepan along with your eggs and sugar. The other thing that you need to prepare is to cube your butter and keep it ready near your worktop. I will tell you why in just few minutes. So now that all our prep is done, we will switch on the gas to medium-low and continuously whisk and cook the egg mixture until it is warm to the touch. With clean hands, just check whether your eggs are warm to touch, and if so, then start feeding the egg mixture with butter little by little, just like the way you can see it here in the video. And this is the reason why I had asked you guys to cube your butter down and keep it ready near your worktop, so that it is easier for us to feed the egg mixture with butter when it's about the right time. Remember to keep on whisking the egg mixture right from the start to the end. That is because if not, you will end up cooking up the eggs and you will get a scrambled egg. So there are 2-3 things that you need to take care while making a lemon curd. One is that the flame should be medium low. Second is that when the egg mixture turns warm, that is when you start adding your butter. And third is to keep on whisking your egg mixture right from the start to the end. Slowly you will observe that the lemon curd mixture is starting to thicken up, but how do you know it's time to take it off the flame? What I like to do is, when I see the first boil coming up, I start counting number 1 to 50, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, up to 50 in my mind. And when you reach the number 50, just take it off the flame, pass it through a sieve so that you get a nice smooth and creamy texture, and then cling wrap, set it in the refrigerator until ready to use. Make sure that your cling wrap touches the lemon curd so as to ensure that there is no formation of skin on top. You don't need to worry about all these things if you are planning to make your lemon curd in an instant pot. You won't believe how easy and simple it is. Simply to your mixer, blender or food processor, add all the ingredients like sugar, butter, eggs and lemon juice, and then blend it until it is well combined and mixed together. The ingredient measurements remains the same as we did for the stovetop version. Once everything is combined, simply pour it into a mason jar that you want to use or any ramekins of your choice. Loosely cover it with an aluminium foil and then place it in your instant pot. At this stage, the butter may appear slightly split or curdled. Don't worry, don't panic, just proceed with the recipe. So before you place it in your instant pot, add in 2 cups of water to it, place your trivet and then the jars or ramekins, whatever you are using. Close the lid, vent to sealing position and then pressure cook or manual it for 8 minutes. Allow it to depressurize naturally, and once the pin goes down, open the lid and take out your deliciously smooth and silky lemon curd out of your instant pot. At this point, you will see that your lemon curd has a weird texture to it. Don't worry, just add in the zest to it and give everything a good whisk to get the smoothest, silkiest and creamiest. I just cannot stop adding adjectives to the delicious lemon curd that we have here. I mean, how simple it is. No need to worry about the temperature adjustment, no need to worry about whisking it continuously, no babysitting, no need to worry about the time needed. Just, it's like magic. Just wanted to take a minute here to show you guys the difference. Look how smooth it is after whisking it or mixing it evenly. And if you now see the ramekins, you can see the texture. It looks so thick and so lumpy. But don't worry, once you mix this as well or give it a good whisk, it will also turn into deliciously smooth lemon curd. Once it cools down a bit, refrigerate to thicken further. And finally, here it is, my method to make an eggless lemon curd. Simply start by cubing your butter down and adding it to your saucepan. That way it melts easier. So that's the reason to cube it down. So along with the butter, also add in some sugar, lemon juice, lemon zest, and the secret ingredient, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Yes, you heard that right. I'll tell you why in just a moment, but before that, just put this saucepan onto your gas top and stir it until the butter melts and everything comes to a boil. Meanwhile, in a ramekin, simply combine some cornstarch and some water to make the cornstarch slurry. This slurry is what would help us thicken our lemon curd mixture in this eggless variation. So moving back to the gas top, just keep on stirring now and then until the butter melts and everything comes to a boil. The reason for adding turmeric is to bring in that bright yellow color of the lemon curd, which would be missing in an eggless lemon curd because that color comes from the yolk in our eggs. So once the butter and lemon juice mixture comes to a boil, it is now time to add in the prepared cornstarch slurry. So once you add the slurry, keep on mixing the mixture until it all thickens well, and also it is necessary to whisk so that nothing sticks to the base of our pan. Once it all thickens, simply transfer or pour it into another container or a glass bowl, just anything, and to mimic the smoothest flowy texture of our lemon curd made using eggs, we would use condensed milk as an egg replacer here. So just by adding condensed milk, you will observe that it turns and gets that exact same texture that we get using the lemon curd made the usual way. Once everything is combined, simply it's now time to cling wrap it and let it sit in the refrigerator to thicken further. A tip here is that whenever you cling wrap such things, make sure that it touches the top portion so that there is no formation of skin. Here are some of my ways to use up the lemon curd. So we will start by making a lemon and blueberry trifle, for which to the base of a chai glass I am adding in a vanilla sponge base. How cute does that look, right? You can use any container of your choice. So simply press it down, and if you're planning to serve it the next day, make sure to add in some sugar syrup first before adding the softly whipped cream on top. So since I'm going to serve it as it is right now, I'm not adding any sugar syrup because everything is super moist. So on top of our whipped cream goes in the prepared lemon curd. Then comes a layer of blueberry compote, which I have already shared on the channel before. So I will link it up here or in the description box below for you guys. And again top it with a layer of sponge. This is a eggless vanilla cake. Again, you have seen it a couple of times on the channel. I'll link that as well. To finish it off, just garnish it with some whipped cream and a blueberry, some mint leaves on top. That's it. You have a classic dessert ready to be served this season. You can alternate the layers as much or as less as you want. It's totally up to you. The soft and spongy cake base with the sweet blueberry and the tart lemon curd is such a flavorful delight to eat. You guys must try it once. The next way to use up the lemon curd is by making lemon curd tartlets. Now I have made a separate detailed video on all the steps for this one, which I will share pretty soon. I have already shared how to make tart both with and without eggs on the channel before. You can refer that too if you like. The recipe for both remains the same. With Easter coming up, I wanted to share this really simple and easy cool idea. So you just have to buy these chocolate eggs from the market, then tap the top portion to remove it off. And being messy is the key here. So once you remove the top portion, you have a beautiful cavity to fill in with whatever you like. Today we will just add in simple instant pot yogurt and top it with some lemon curd to give that yellow yolk effect. How adorable these look, right? The next one is a quick and healthy snack. This is super simple and easy. To your small sized mason jar, simply add in some yogurt and top it with some lemon curd. This is a great after school snack for your kids. In fact, I also like to have the snack along with her. Another great way of using up the lemon curd is by making a lemon friands. This is an ultimate buttery almondy mini cake that you guys must try at least once. I have already shared the recipe for the same on the channel before, so I will link it up here or in the description box below. Do try this cake at least once in your lifetime. I insist. Truly the best mini cakes that you will ever have. Apart from these, you can also use it as a filling in between your cake layers, make a cheesecake, mousse, pavlova, make a panna cotta, or you can also use it as a spread on top of your breads or scones. So find all the details along with some other information like how to make this ahead of time, how to freeze this, can you use bottled lemon juice, which type of lemon should you use, and many other information on the blog spicesandflavors.com, the link for which will be in the description box below. And oh yeah, also wanted to inform you guys that don't forget to check my Instagram stories this week. I'll be sharing how to make a 2-tier cake over there. So if you are interested in that, definitely check out. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I'll see you soon in my next one. Until then, this is Sushma signing off. Take care. Bye bye.